In this video, we are going to talk about segments in Google Analytics. So what are these segments and how we can use them to get better data analysis in Google Analytics? So we will find out all that in this video. Hi, my name is Ankit and welcome to Magazine 3 YouTube channel where we talk about everything related to WordPress. And if you want to learn more about that, then make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we upload our next video. So in our series of Google Analytics for beginners, in this episode, we are going to talk about segments in Google Analytics. Now, as we know that Google Analytics is all about showing data, and we have various options in Google Analytics where we can see different kind of data related to our pages, related to different audience, and a lot of other options that are available. But what if we want to see any data which is very specific to a certain location, maybe to a certain age group, or maybe very specific to our certain campaign that we are running? So we can see all that custom data reports in Google Analytics with the help of segments. So let's dive in Google Analytics and see how these segments work. So right now we are in the demo account of our Google Analytics, and here in the audience report we can see the different details or the data about the audience that are visiting our website. And if you want to see all the other areas like all traffic channels, sources, and what are the most popular pages, so we can see all that report here in Google Analytics. So we have already covered all that in the previous videos. So here if we check in the source and medium, we can see that we have Google CPC and the direct traffic is showing as this number of users and some other various traffic sources. And we can see the bounce rate and all the other stuff. But if in case I want to see a custom report where I can see the most popular source or medium within a particular age group or within a particular device that our visitors might be using. So what are the number of users who are visiting the website from a particular device? So there is no filter or there is no option that I can choose all these filters at once and see the custom report. So that is the place where segments come into picture. So right now we on the very top we can see that it's showing all users, but on the right hand side we have add segment option. So if you can click on that, and here we can see that we already have many predefined segments like converters, direct traffic, people who made purchase, or coming from mobile or tablet. So instead of all users, you can also select people who converted, or people who are coming from mobile traffic, or maybe referral traffic. So these are kind of all these filters that we can add on this report. So maybe if we click on apply, so now we have all these users, converters, mobile traffic, referral traffic, all that is showing right here, and we can see the data very clearly here as well. So now if you want to hide, we can go ahead and close all users if you just want to see other data. So this is how it's gonna look. So this is the place where segments come in handy, and we can easily filter out or customize the data that we see in Google Analytics. Now if we just go ahead and close all these segments, so these are all the ready-made sections that we can choose, or you can even import from gallery. There are various other segments that are already created in Google Analytics. So you can go ahead and take a look at and see which one works best for you, and you can see the data according to that. Now, in case you don't want to use these pre-made filters, you can go ahead and create your own segment. So if you click on new segment, you will see this window where now you have an option to filter out various things like in terms of demography, you want to see data only from the age of maybe 25 to 55. if you want to just see the data of female audience, so as soon as you choose all these options, you can see that the data filter out is showing here. So this is something that you can play around with, and it is very similar to if you have ever created any Facebook ad or maybe any Google ad. So these kind of filters, you do the same in that as well. So as soon as you filter out these parameters, you see the data is getting filtered out here. So there are various other filters that you can choose from and you can play around with. So if you want to see the report of all the peoples with some specific operating system, even for some browsers or any screen resolution, so you can do all that with your custom new segment. So that is the power of segments in Google Analytics, that you can customize or you can create a very highly filtered out or customized report for your audience. So if in case you want to select traffic source like medium, we select contains. And here, if you want to select CPC only to see what are the audience that came from ads, so you will get an idea of the summary here itself. So you can add or remove all these filters if it is not showing the proper data. And once you select all these options, you just have to select, I forgot to add the name, so let's give it a name like maybe test view. Or once that is done, just click on save, and this new segment will be saved and you will be able to see the data according to this new filter or new segment filter. So now we can go ahead and close all these segments, and we can view only the test view segment data. So here, let's go ahead and close that. So right now we are only seeing the test view data which we have just created in the new segment. So now whatever option you select from this left hand side menu, you will always see the report of this test view segment. So this is how easy it is to create segments in Google Analytics and see a very customized report of your audience in Google Analytics. So if you like this video, then make sure you hit the like button, and if you want to watch more videos related to Google Analytics, then make sure you watch our complete series. The link is in the I button above and the video description below. And if you want to learn more about WordPress, then make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we upload our next video. So that's it for this one, and I'll see you in the next one.